Payal, Jack, Payal, and we back. Oh man, I had to pop up on y'all with this one. Man, shout out to everybody that's in that chat with they thumbs jack. Man, we got 52 viewers. Man, let's get the thumbs up, gang. Cause y'all know how we do it on this channel. You know what I'm talking about? Man, when it come to the Kenneka Jenkins, I'm so happy y'all here, cause y'all be the first one to get this tea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be the first one to get this tea. And everybody, I'm getting so many emails talking about, man, Trey Gang, that live last night, boy, you done showed out. And I'm like, man, I was trying to tell you the whole time, but it's so much stuff that's to it. Just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm finna give you some more tea on top of that tea. You know, we started out sipping tea. Now we on sipping cappuccino. Give me a float too. You know what I'm talking about? Now look, y'all. Everything matching up. Listen to what I'm saying. Everybody that's here right now in the chat, you know what's going on. Thumb the video up. You know we got tea. You know what I'm saying? You know we got tea. We don't want to treat you like you know, like a foreigner or something. Like you ain't supposed to be here. Come on, get with the program. All right, it's like Nike. Let's do this. All right, look, y'all. This stuff is so for real. I didn't know it was this deep like this. Now I'm used to seeing breaking news, you know what I'm saying, average uh the average breaking news is always like a drive by, somebody a body being found, or somebody went to a party and people mysteriously come up missing. So I'm like, man, this operation program is very deep because they cut my live off last night. They cut my live off last night, and when I woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying, I had to reboot my whole computer. And I'm like, man, that's kind of strange because I was worried. Because I'm like, if I got to reboot my computer, that means I'm finna lose all my files that I got. But mysteriously, you know what I'm saying, that didn't happen. I said, whoa, wait a minute. I'm on the right track. All right. Check this out, gang. I showed y'all the real timestamp on the footage. We understand that footage. We know what they saw. Now we know why Leonora, watch this. Let's cook. For everything that we know now, we seen it on the footage. We got an accurate timestamp. We got an accurate timestamp. And let's start off with Jamal Green. We already know and saw the video Jamal Green got with Andrew Holmes. One day with Jamal Green sitting next to Andrew Holmes on his Facebook Live and was trying to explain to us she was all alone. She walked in the freezer alone. It wasn't no foul play. And if it was any type of drug that's in the system, the focus goes back to the room. When we think about this CIA and this FBI stuff and this program they got going on, first of all, look at Jamal Green and look whose side he on. Notice you never see Jamal Green on the side of Kenneka. You always seen Andrew Holmes, right? When you talking about handlers and stuff, like King Rob was saying, they got handlers. They got handlers. Y'all just don't know how this program works. It's a program. They're going to have handlers like caseworkers, right? Then like when you get food stamps, you got a caseworker. They say like, you know what I'm saying, you a felony, you got a caseworker. You know what I'm talking about? You know, whatever you're going to do, you got a caseworker, and if you evolve in the system. So now look, there's Jamal Green standing next to Livernoir, right? He got an interview with Andrew Holmes spreading a false narrative. Now you finna lose your credibility, and I'm finna expose the type of person, cause he in the political, and you know what I'm saying, and all this old stuff. And one point in time, he supposed to been trying to run for mayor in Dalton, Illinois. I want to expose that too. All right. Look how the CIA and the FBI will have this program dealing with missing people, and you know, Herman, you know, stuff like that. All right. Check this out. He gonna be on Leonora's side. Andrew Holmes gonna be on Miss Teresa's side. Miss Teresa fell out with Andrew Holmes because Andrew Holmes telling everybody she was all alone, walked in the freezer by herself, and it wasn't no foul play because the hotel was neglectful. And Miss Teresa syphilis fell out with him with like, that don't even sound right. They don't even sound right. Andrew Holmes called me talking about call the protests off because they ain't making no money. All right. So boom. At the protest, Leonora, since Miss Teresa got exposed with Andrew Holmes, now Leonora finna get exposed. Cause Leonora was doing interview, cause once they got exposed, y'all remember when Andrew Holmes said he saw the video and he went live on his platform, right? So now Leonora went on the news station and said she don't even know no Jamal Green. I'm like, how would you don't know no Jamal Green and you at the protest? Now keep this in mind when it come to this FBI and the CIA program stuff. You don't see this on the news. The news knew better not to air this out. The only reason why we seeing the protest because of Facebook. And that will force the news to come out there and do their little coverage in their story, but never one just posting the protest. That's why the YouTube was like, y'all don't hear about this on the main screen and you know what I'm saying, and all of this old stuff. Cause they weren't reporting it. We were getting our news through Facebook, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, those media outlets, cause we was sharing the video. We was watching it, you know what I'm saying? So Leonora gonna be like, I don't know no Jamal Green, talking about they saw the tape and all of this old stuff, but we know in this video, right here, in this video, for one thing, she already got a purple bandana on, purple, protest big outside of Crown Plaza, right? So look, now we finna cook. Cause y'all remember this narrative. Then shout out to Andrea Alice's. Cause when she made these videos, the cover up, we know it's a cover up. This the officer that's covering everything up. Meaning that everything he say in the police report, whatever his pen write, Leonora gonna go along with this narrative. That's the exposing part right there. Cause Miss Teresa, Leonora, all on the news station giving us a narrative, and they narrative didn't even match up. They the one put us in confusion because of the police told them to tell us that. That's why they got airplay on Dr. Oz. And these people were smart enough to take that video down. Cause in the near future, like when they tell you anything you say can use against you in the near future, that's why it ain't no Dr. Oz platform no more. It's on YouTube. The people screen recorded the video, curious about what they finna say. So they can't delete YouTube videos. They can strike it and copyright it and all of this stuff. Like MTV. Don't show the documentary on YouTube because that's where everybody is on YouTube. Go to MTV YouTube channel. You ain't go see the Kenneka Jenkins documentary. It's a reason for that. So basically, what Trey Gang telling y'all, every statements that Leonora, Miss Teresa, Monifa, Shemaya, Bree, T.Y., Peas, Shallow, Irene, you know what I'm saying, Pucky, Mike, Quan, all them people's statements. All they statements coming from Anthony Casanello. Hold up. She was in the room? Yes, she was in the room. What time this was? 2:30? Oh, yeah, she was still in the room? Yep. Where was everybody else at when she came up missing? They were still in the room. So you mean to tell me if everybody was still in the room when Kenneka came up missing and everybody got a head count, we heard Monifa, where you at? I'm in here. Somebody, where you at? I'm here. Irene, where you at? I'm here. Man, where you at? Man ain't here. He gotta be somewhere else. Pucky, where you at? I'm here. You know what I'm talking about. Kenneka. We ain't got nothing for Kenneka. You know what I'm talking about. Who else do you know? T.Y., you in here? Yeah, I'm here. Peas, you in here? Yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Irene, you in here? Yup. Shallow, yup. Anisha Kosh, you in here? Yup. Everybody in there. Who would be missing? At this point, she with staff members. Peep the game. You could do a leak at our hotel and staff gonna be involved. But our job is we got the police force on our team, so whatever we say is gonna go. So the whole time while Leonora was trying to tell us she had 5 more videos, it actually came from him covering her tracks. That's why she told us, I got 5 more other videos. And they all edited, modified, because the police modified, edit the video so you could give us the timestamp the police want to give you. But when you was talking like this on the news, like this,
no accusations. No, I'm just trying. I'm just getting whatever else you said that the discrepancy was.
Once we was here, they told my mama that the fire department found my sister in the freezer, dead, deceased. But they called her a few days later and told her that they told her that an employee
Damn, man, my microphone was muted the whole time. I'm not muting this junk no more. I got to be feeling good about this. I'm sitting over here spilling Payal tea. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what I'm talking about, man? Cause I got him in a chokehold. So let me start this all over again, cause y'all ain't missed nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I can repeat this. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Let's get back on track. All right. Check this out. Everything what Leonora is telling us, it came from Anthony Casanello and other detectives and lieutenants and captains, right? So everything Leonora is telling us is basically what they want and written up for Leonora to tell us, because this will be your number one suspect is Leonora. If they a part of the program, right, it's going to start it off with family members. So you just, you know what I'm saying? So boom, you got Leonora already in purple, because that ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? You already dressed up and got a big protest going. Coming to find out, Miss Teresa throw block parties. She throw neighborhood block parties. Look how deep this finna go, gang, because I got to give y'all this stuff. Miss Teresa been throwing block parties. When it come to block parties, you sell t-shirts. You sell everything that come with the block party, right? Buttons, headbands, scarves, all of this. Miss Teresa known for this. That's why they already had t-shirts of Kenneka t-shirts, Kenneka buttons, Kenneka earrings, all kind of Kenneka bibby. And I'm like, where this coming from? Whole time, look who orchestrated. Miss Teresa. Cause Miss Teresa known for throwing block parties for the community. And some of these block parties, they ain't partying. They moaning of somebody death. Right? This how deep this finna go. This how deep this finna go. So, everything when Leonora, Irene, Miss Teresa, that's the big three. Leonora gonna whisper in Irene ear, we gonna do this at your party. Boom. You know Miss Teresa gonna be on standby. She gonna let these young people play the game. Miss Teresa ain't gotta do nothing but just be on standby and wait on Leonora call. All right. They know Monifa gonna be with her, cause they can't shake Monifa. So if Monifa do end up showing up, like Irene said, Monifa, you weren't even invited. So we're gonna say Monifa showed up at the wrong time, trying to be with Kenneka. That's Kenneka's best friend. For my understanding, Kenneka was still best friends with Monifa. So you got the whole family and the neighborhood setting Kenneka up, and you end up arriving in the midst of a setup. Once you get there, they bone rush you. You ain't finna say nothing. You finna take this $200 and you finna go along with this. You wanna die too? Nope. I'm sticking with y'all game plan. Give me your phone. Here go my phone. and we finna go live on your platform. Next thing you know, the girl don't even want to show her face. Oh, y'all, what you do? You got me all on live and stuff, showing my face. And look how much pressure that girl had to put on. Look, that's what you do if you in the game or the mob. I learned this off the street. You turn up on that best friend, bro. You finna make that best friend, man, look, you finna do this and you finna do that. So Monifa did what she was told. Scared, out of fear. Scared, out of fear. I'ma go along with this. Man, they finna kill my best friend. Her own family involved. And these people pointing the finger at me as this is my fault. I ain't know nothing about this stuff. All I just showed up at the hotel with my best friend. Right? So now they got all kind of Snapchats. Monifa left in the hallway. They splitting up. She had a heart attack and blah, blah, blah. I'm finna expose this CIA program like Azaria was trying to tell people. When they set that girl up, they had a plan for the best friend. They know the best friend, young, don't got no clout. She young. I mean, she ain't even in the streets really. This girl ain't even reached yet. So they pointed the fingers at this girl and had everybody think she was the setup queen. And while everybody was thinking Monifa is the setup queen, Leonora, cousin, all on Monifa live video. Talking about, yeah, Monifa, you cool. You ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. You ain't, forget this J4K people. These people is dumb. They don't know what they talking about. You see the game? So now we looking at Monifa as a suspect, but the family the whole time like Monifa don't talk to even P's on the live video with her. Like, yeah, Monifa, don't worry about these people. You straight. We'll protect you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. Ain't that's how a gang cooperate? So watch this. Everything.
About my sister DC. It was like 10 of us out here. They did not say.
Did they say anything else that what was in that freezer? Because why so long before somebody would go in a freezer in a hotel this suck?
We went in the freezer. It wasn't nothing in the freezer. But one little piece of ice in the freezer was warm when we got in the freezer. It wasn't even cold. They said they had just turned it up. Even if it was out, you should still be a little cold when the freezer was all full of ice.
Did they say anything about any obvious marks on her, anything like that?
No, they didn't let us see her until they put her in the body bag. We didn't see none down here. We only saw her from neck on up. And her hair was all over her head. It looked like she was spiky. I asked her friends how was her hair was when she left out the hotel. They said her hair was flat and straight down.
Make it so bad. She talking about, I asked her friend how was her hair was when she left out the room. When she said that, everybody gonna assume she asked Monifa for this. She should have said, I asked my family how was her hair was out when she came out the room. You see what I'm saying, girl? My family was at that party. So I know nothing was gonna happen to her. You see how they putting it on Monique to make it look like a passing? Because if you gonna have the sister set this up with the help of the mama, you finna, your whole, Kenneka whole circle finna be corrupted. Cause Lyra Norris always with Kenneka and the same people that was involved is family. This is crazy, gang. So the police had they back the whole time. So these people had us looking at Lyra Norris like, man, they playing with the family. This a whole cover up. How dare they treat these people like that? And that's how they supposed to go. That's how you want the public. But watch this.
Hey, what's up, J4K? I'm doing a part 2 because I realized that YouTube cut me off at about 20 minutes in. My video was 40 minutes, and this is why I hate YouTube, and I don't want to get into it, but YouTube started fucking with me when I started my Nipsey Hussle videos, and that's why I can't deal with YouTube. They mess up my videos, take pieces out of my videos. It's been a problem since I did my Nipsey Hussle video, and I don't even know what to do about it because YouTube is free. It's not like I don't even know what to do. But I'm really frustrated because you know, after you say something, you don't want to just repeat yourself all over again. But I realized that the video got cut off right when I was trying to explain to you all that the detective Anthony Cusinella was informed by a Crown Plaza staff member that he was in the kitchen the night of the party, and he was in the kitchen the night they were looking for Kenneka. So
Now, if you watch my live last night, I broke this down to the T. And it stirred a whole lot of things up. Anthony Cusinella did an interview with the maintenance man. The maintenance man slipped up, and Anthony Cusinella talking about they was already looking for Kenneka on September the 8th. And I'm like, on September the 8th? So what you mean? She was already missing on September the 8th? So I'm like, this finna get interesting. So look, then it was already rumored that Kenneka was already deceased, like on September the 6th. That's what Chosen King said, right? Now, ain't that's the mysterious part when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins Jeff? It's the time of the death. Nobody don't know when she actually died. Like, and then when you look at the photos, you be like, wait a minute, these photos is fresh. This don't look like a person that was died for no 21 hours. So basically, before they got to their hotel, if they been planning this for months, like Irene said, you already know Crown Plaza is going to let them know when the time is right. When they get the game plan right, that's when they're going to execute it. So if you look at their mindset, they said, let's throw a teenage party. And the party just really just gonna be full of teens. Full of teens, drinking, doing drugs in room 926, underage, juvenile. Right? Like it ain't no grown people at the party. So anything happened to her, You could blame the people that she came in with. Oh, y'all went to a party and let that girl drunk too much. And you know it's one cut for her. She gonna wander off and kill herself. Right? That story was already created before Kenneka even showed up. Let's listen to this. Well, matter of fact, let's hear Leonora all her interviews. Let's listen to all Leonora interviews. I'm finna mute my microphone game, and I'm finna just let everything what Leonora got to tell about the J4K. When it all boils down, it's gonna come from this man and his team. Watch this.
And when I saw it, looked like it was just all over her head. It didn't add up. It didn't add up.
Were you the one who spoke with your sister at about 1:30 the night before on Saturday morning, or no? One of your family members spoke with her at 1:30, right?
No, I know she left the house at 11:30.
On Friday?
Yeah.
But Saturday morning, there was a report that somebody spoke with her, at least knew that she was alive at 1:30 on Saturday morning. Is there any confirmation that you know of from that? Okay.
No, I didn't.
So we're literally looking for what happened from that time until she was found Sunday morning. I mean, nobody really...
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
That's a whole day to not to, like, even if a boy did find her, what made that a boy go into an empty freezer? How? If y'all say y'all don't use this area no more, so why is the boy in this area? I don't know.
There was also concern about her being locked in, possibly. Like, was there a padlock or something on the outside?
They found her in a double freezer. You had to go through one freezer to get through another freezer. But before you enter that freezer room, it's a camera right there. My mother asked them, did the camera work? The men say, the police officer said.
Notice she got an answer for every question that the reporter give her. If she always say, how did the employee know to go in that freezer look for her? Because you know you're going to be on the camera with the employee. So play dumb like you don't know how she got down there. You see what I'm saying, gang? She got a answer for everything. It's supposed to be like, how would she get in the freezer? And you would have been like, man, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Like, you know what I'm saying? They saying she walked through this, and you know what I'm saying? And she, you know, it's nothing like, it don't supposed to be like, this how you get to the freezer. This the route. You got to go through these doors, and you got to go through these doors. You don't even supposed to know none of that, because they really supposed to show you that on the footage. So you don't supposed to be telling this how you get to the freezer. You supposed to say, I don't know how to get to the freezer, but this they told me on the camera, this how you get to a freezer, because this all the cameras, they showed me her walking. You see what I'm saying? None of that. So everything, what I'm basically saying, she got a question for every answer the reporter gonna give her. And they gonna control the answers. So every answer that they ask her, it's like a test. We're gonna ask you this, get this question right. She supposed to get all the questions right, but she started falling off when she started, you know, the hotel is involved, and you know what I'm saying? She trying to say the hotel is involved, but they still innocent and didn't know her sister was drunk. Look, listen.
Detective, he said, I'm not sure. So now he say, told my mama, you can see video, whoever entered that room before, before you got in there, you can, yes, you should be able to see it, because there's a camera right there before you enter the room. And it was an emergency lock inside the freezer. So if ain't nobody put her in there, if they say she walked in and like they say, I'm pretty sure that co-worker took her out when she was intoxicated. That supposed to woke her up.
So what's the plan?
Why did she push the button? It wasn't nobody on. I mean, even if she did put herself in it, she would have pushed that button and the door supposed to open. It don't add up. So she walked in there. I'm pretty sure my sister would have pushed that button to get up out of there because she was freezing.
Yeah.
It ain't right.
This will let you know what Leonora got a problem with when it comes to the narrative. The people that's not going to believe my sister walked in the freezer, drunk, and died. That's what we ain't going to believe, and they know that. But, guess who want us to believe that? Anthony Casanello.
So I'm not going to start from the top. I'm going to leave that video where it's at. And I'm just going to start, I'm going to start here with the worker, okay? So it says, he says he is employed with Crown Plaza O'Hare Hotel. He worked the weekend of September the 8th through September the 10th. September the 8th was the party. September the 9th would be the night they were looking for her, right? Okay, he works from second shift from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. His normal routine consists of walking the building and completing a list of various items. One of the items is to check the freezer and the cooler temperature readings, okay? So he has to check.
This the same employee got access to the freezer, and Leonora know this. That's why Leonora telling y'all what made that employee, you know what I'm saying, walk in the freezer. She slipped up and told y'all what made that employee. She ain't even identify him as what made that manager, what made that chef, or what made that maintenance man, or what made that crew member walk in that freezer and find my sister.
There's emergency buttons in the door, so just in case the door shut, it ain't even no habit.
Leonor, did you see this video that was traveling around on Facebook? And this is something I want to ask police, because I've asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend, who had a knife in her hand and a white t-shirt, and she was, is there any reason for you to be concerned about?
I saw that, but if it was somebody from the hotel park, the police didn't tell us.
Somebody's doing something.
Yeah, they
Go a female employee talking about she Kenneka friend. What? Did y'all just hear that? It's an employee that work at Crown Plaza say she Kenneka friend with a knife in her hand.
With a young lady who said she was her friend, who had a knife in her hand and a white t-shirt, and she was, is there any reason for you to be concerned about?
I saw that, but if it was somebody from the hotel park, the police didn't tell us.
Somebody's doing something.
What? Hotel style? That's why Miss Teresa said, I believe Rosemont and Crown Plaza helped kill my child. She said, help kill my child with the help of who? Watch this. So you got a staff member that's a female, friends with Kenneka with a knife in her hand, and it's a video on Facebook circulate, and the police need to be concerned. So it was video circulating on Facebook, so they got a search warrant, and everybody Facebook got deactivated and deleted where the video leaked from.
Yeah, they didn't tell us if it was. They didn't.
That's what I thought.
She knew.
That didn't add up. This attached. Okay.
You heard Jamal Green in the background talking about that's a lie. How you know that's a lie? You just an activist outside looking in. You ain't got no jurisdiction talking about this the truth or the lie.
Anything, any reason for you to be concerned about?
I saw that, but if it was somebody from the hotel park, the police didn't tell us.
Somebody's doing something.
Yeah, they didn't tell us if it was. They didn't.
That's what I thought. That didn't add up. This attached. Okay. If there's any other way for you to use us, I'll text you my number. You can reach out to us. Jamal has my number too, and also yeah. But if you need anything else, I'm so sorry. This isn't something you should be grieving now. You should be trying to solve a crime here.
Yeah, but sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah,
I get that. Yes, that's my little sister. I'm not going to stop until I get
Can I ask you a question,
Last
sister?
question.
What is it that you want to tell the whole world to stop?
Check the freezer and then go inside that first door and check the reading on the freezer as well as the
Watch how
Hi, I'm
Andrea
back
Alice.
with another video.
So look, y'all already know what she said about the employee with the kitchen, with the freezer, the maintenance man. I already showed y'all the video of the maintenance man talking about the crime round about the same time it was committed. You heard how Leonora playing dumb and following the script with Officer Anthony Casanello. Now check this out. Andrea Alice is finna show y'all the 10 pieces of the puzzle that happened in room 926. And look who gave the statements. Look who gave the statements. If she named one family member in that room with Kenneka, thumb this video up, share it, and let's cook.
This video today is going to be a different type of video than what I've done before. This video is called How Do We Know for a Fact That Kenneka Was Assaulted in Room 926 at Crown Plaza?
Uh-oh.
And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to present 10 what I'm calling pieces to the puzzle. And I believe that alone, none of these 10 things proves that Kenneka was assaulted. But when you put all 10 of these things together, it paints a much clearer picture and you can kind of see what's going on. So it's a question. I'm going to leave it like that. After you hear all 10 items, I want you to go ahead and comment if you believe for a fact that Kenneka was assaulted in room 926. I talk a lot about the cover-up, but I think it's important to keep it balanced because there was a murder, right? So we have to keep that in mind and make sure that we hold everybody that's involved accountable, from the people that actually did it and the people that covered it up, okay? So
Gonna go back to
this
the
isn't going to
family.
be a long video. I have notes and I am ready to go. That's pretty much the intro. At the end, I will also give 2 theories. So the first 10 items is all facts that I'm going to share with you all. You may have heard them.
She said the first 10 gonna be facts. Facts, meaning the truth. This is evidence. This is the smoking gun. Watch how her 10 facts finna tell y'all everything about Kenneka case. Who finna get exposed? Where the setup come from? Why the police had everybody to cooperate in the room, sign contracts? Listen to this.
Before, but again, like I said, when you put it all together, you can see a clearer picture. So the first 10 items I'm going to present as facts, and then at the very end, I'll present 2 theories that kind of helps you fill in the gaps, okay? So, I do have an update about the files. So the files are not available online. I talked to Debbie, the famous Debbie from Rosemont. Debbie's business is all over Google too, if you want the tea on Debbie. She says they're not online. They haven't been online for quite some time. They have no plans on putting them back online. She says we have to create another request through the Freedom of Information Act. Okay, so that's the update. So now we're going to get into the puzzle pieces that I was talking about. One is, and these all pertain to how do we know for a fact that Kenneka was assaulted in room 926. Okay, The first puzzle piece is Irene's viral video on Facebook. Okay?
Facts.
The video is real. The video was downloaded by detectives. It was sent off to Target Forensic Files for further examination.
Facts.
People, for a long time, that's all we had before these files came out. All we had was that live video. People analyzed the video. They definitely heard someone whispering, "Help me," in the background. And many people thought it was Kenneka simply because all of her friends can be viewed on video, and she was not, we weren't able to view her. So people put two and two together that it was her saying, "Help me," in the background. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you just a few examples of how this showed up in the case, and this is just to reiterate that these are facts. This is not, the video was not fake. It was not a hoax, okay? So in this first statement, the detective is talking to Monifa on, they're talking to Monifa, it looks like September 12th, okay? So September 12th, it looks like 1:30 p.m. They talked to Monifa. This is 2 days after they found Kenneka in the freezer. I'm going to skip over some parts. But in this statement, it said, this is the detective talking. "I informed the blank live video has gone viral on the internet and some people are speculating it sounds like someone saying 'help me' in the background." Blank stated she does not hear anyone say 'help me' in the video and thinks the sound people are referring to is Chief Keef's song playing in the background. I also asked about the part in the video that mentions $200. I stated that some people are also speculating Kenneka was sold for $200. Blank stated Kenneka was talking about how she didn't want to pay $200 for parking at the hotel if it didn't work out charging the parking to the room. Blank stated she did not see any sexual activity take place during the hotel party. Okay. So that's one part where the detective straight up asked them to their face, what is this about her screaming "help me" in the video, okay? So that was Monifa. The detectives also followed up with Bree on September 12th, the same day. It looks like earlier, about an hour earlier than they met up with Monifa at 12:20, okay, in the afternoon. So this is again where it says, "I informed blank the live video has gone viral on the internet and some people are speculating it sounds like someone is saying 'help me' in the background." Blank stated she does not hear anyone say "help me" in the video and the sound people are referring to came from the song that was playing on the Bluetooth speaker. Chief Keef, check it out. Blank played the song for me off her phone and it sounded consistent with the sound from the live video. Okay, I informed blank some people are also speculating that audio from the live video suggests Kenneka was sold for $200. Blank stated Kenneka was talking about how she didn't want to pay $200 for parking at the hotel if it didn't work out charging parking to the room. Blank stated no sexual activity was occurring inside the hotel room during the party. So those two pieces of this statement sound almost identical. And let's see.
Now you know why these statements sounded identical. Cause Anthony Carcinello. Now she told y'all when they went to the precinct and took these statements. Bree took hers before Monifa took hers. So they all them had them on the precinct. On what day? And look what day Miss Teresa at the lawyer office. at a civil returning office. So this why Mr. Reese was missing the protesters in the beginning, and you only see the sister at the protest. Look what's going on here now. I ain't never heard somebody throwing a protest and they ain't even showing up for their own protest. Look at the dates and the time when this was going on.
Yeah, okay. So both of these happened on the same day. They were talking to the same detective. It's not verbatim. These are his notes. So he might have done even a little copy and paste job, right? He definitely used the same language to describe what they both were telling him. But it's important to note that that viral video, it was a big part of the case. And they actually should have asked more people about what was happening in that video. However, it makes sense.
And keep in mind, this the same video Leonora edited, and it show you the timestamps when they edited it. And these the same videos saying we got 5 more other videos. Right? And the police knew they was all edited. If you could edit a video so good to confuse the public, and it would help the police out in their investigation, right along with it.
They would ask Monifa and Bree because those are the two that were actually seen visibly in that video. For some reason, they did not ask Irene, even though it was Irene's, she was the main one in the live video. So I don't know why they didn't ask Irene. It was also the same detective that interviewed Monifa and Bree. So for some reason, and it looks like he interviewed Irene on the same day, but for some reason he didn't ask Irene about the live video.
So they got Irene, Bree, and Monifa all at the interrogation room in one day. Now think about this. Y'all remember that video Irene got caught at the police station? At the North Police Precinct? I want to know why she was at that police precinct and she already made her statements. That's an informant. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Come on, bruh. If that ain't program CIA agents. Remind y'all of that video. Irene is on somebody live video at a police station talking about Kenneka murder. Matter of fact, the dyke girl posted it on her channel. So if Irene already made a statement on the Kenneka Jenkins case, what's she doing at the police station? There you go, Lena Love. Ding, 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 ding. This why we finna expose this stuff. Cause listen to this.
Okay. He did ask her about other rumors on the internet that she worked for the hotel. She said no. But he didn't ask her specifically about that live video. Okay. They did bring it up, but she said Kenneka was not in any harm or danger during the live video. But he didn't specifically say, what about somebody saying, help me in the background, okay? But anyways, So that was our first clue. This is the first piece of the puzzle, that there was definitely a cry for help in the video. There's a lot of YouTubers that have enhanced the audio. At first it wasn't clear to everybody. Everybody didn't hear it, but now you can clearly hear it. And even if you turn off the audio and you just watch the body language, something is happening in that room. Something is happening that's making them very, very, very uncomfortable in that room. Okay. The second piece of the puzzle is noise complaints. So most people have heard that the security and hotel staff were sent to the room because of noise complaints. I think that's very important because
here we go. What did Trey Gang show y'all on the footage? What was going on at 2 something? What the police telling you? Security said he went to the room at 2 something. Look what Trey Gang showed y'all in my last live video. What was happening at 2 something? Oh. Since you understand that video now, like, oh yeah, cause Monifa and them was show walking at 211 in the West Meeting Hall, looking for Kenneka, her, Shemaya, and Bree. Then I remember what Straight Drop talking about. Did it happen at 130 or 150? Then Trey Gang broke down that 130 and that 150 and went straight to that footage, and voila, there it go right there. And next thing you know, Trey Gang telling y'all, go to Andrea Alice's, look at the detectives that took their statements. They the one gonna push the narrative, but they gonna push the narrative through the pen, and Leonora, Irene, they're gonna press that narrative out their mouth, cause what their pen say. Oh, now you know why Friends K sent me the letter and gave us a timestamp. Yeah, look in the hours at 12 something, and an hour or two later too, around 1:30 and 2 something. Then Trey Gang broke down what was happening at 1:30 and what the footage was showing at 1:30. All the way to 2:30 minutes. Know the security name finna pop up, right? Because everybody gonna know what was the security. Trey Gang show y'all the movements of the security was on the movement. So you wouldn't have to ask what was the security at, like Zach said. What was the security at? You see what I'm saying? So watch how his name finna pop up.
they're not loud music complaints. They're described as noise complaints, and that's a difference, okay? There's a difference between hearing people have a party, hearing loud music, and just kind of understanding that you're in a hotel versus screaming and hollering and you hear noise and you feel disturbed and can't sleep, okay? So I'm going to go to the guest that was in room 930. This is what they described.
Room 930 is listed in Kenneka phone. Watch this. This the reason why they got a statement from room 930. Because Miss Teresa told the police it's people that was at the party from out of town, and this they contacts in Kenneka phone. That's why the police took the statements in room 930. And guess where that person from? New York. And it's another person in another room. And they said they were from New Jersey. So now you like, okay, who was in that hotel that know everybody that's from New York and from New Jersey and from Philly? New York, New Jersey, and Philly were listed in Kenneka's contact in her phone. I know one person that was from New York, straight drop. From Staten Island, where Zach TV moved to before he died. Staten Island, New York. Oh, wait a minute. You got Zillionaire, Philly. Do I need to tell you who from New Jersey? A matter of fact, let me give you another person that's from New York too. Azaria. She called herself Brooklyn. Hold on, wait a minute. These are people, and this the same person. Like Azaria said, I know Kenneka. I dated her brother. I'm from Brooklyn and stuff, and you know, yep. Remember that narrative? Straight drop from New York too, but he had to distance himself since he relocated to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Because Texas is where he moved to, so nobody won't figure out he was from New York. Cause this what this person is from right here. Watch this.
Blank recalls staying in room 930 and being woken up by loud noises
Straight
at
drop.
approximately 12:30 a.m. on September 9th.
Straight
He
drop.
stated he called down to the front desk of the hotel and advised them of a noise complaint. He stated he then went back to bed and was once again woken up at 2:30 a.m. by the loud party on the 9th floor. He stated he called down to the front desk and reported a noise complaint. He stated that he then went back to bed and did not hear any more noise or make contact with anyone. Very important. Okay. So these are noise complaints, not loud music complaints, right? Because the loud music was playing all night, right? It's a party. The loud music is going to play all night. He was able to sleep with the loud music. He wasn't able to sleep with the loud noise. Do you understand? So I'm sure there was music playing at 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m.
Did she name of the timestamp? Somebody seen that song Straight Drop in the video. Did it happen at 1:30 or 1:50? Come on now. Is Trey Gang lighting them up? Is Trey Gang lighting them up? What she just said? That's why I said anything you say can you to go against you in the near future in the court of law.
Can't sleep with the loud noise. Do you understand? So I'm sure there was music playing at 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m., but at 2:30 he heard loud noise that made him call down to the front desk. Something was actually wrong. Okay, so I think.
And that's why you had Straight Drop in the lobby. Hold on. Hold up. Watch this. That's why you had Straight Drop in that lobby at the front desk. At what time? Check this out. Check this out. People don't know this, but the real JVK. We see Straight Drop check in the hotel, checked in with that ugly ass gal he came in with. But round at 1:30 and 1:50, Straight Drop was in the lobby by himself with a white t-shirt on and red jogging pants. I showed that video on my channel. Hold on, watch this, gang. Trey Gang was so cold. I ain't even tell nobody that was Straight Drop. Nobody didn't even know there was Straight Drop. I named the title I've been watching him. Hold on, watch this. Hold on. Let me see. Can I pull it up on my phone right quick? Hold on, gang. Watch this. Uh-oh. Matter of fact, let her keep reading the statement.
I think that's very telling that all over the reports it's saying loud noise, not loud music, and there is a difference. Okay? So that's number 2. And like I said, these puzzle pieces on their own don't prove assault, but when you put it all together, it paints a much clearer picture for us. Number 3.
So Andrea Alice said, oh, you got a noise complaint around there 1:30 and 2 o'clock. That's 30 minutes. Straight Job said, what it happened at 1:30 or 1:50? That's still 30 minutes gap, right? Then I show y'all who missing. Look at the statement that she read. And this said 1. Hold up. And what Franz K said he was at in the letter where he sent me? Upstairs in the room. That's why she mentioned in the noise complaint.
People at the party described Kenneka Jenkins as, quote, sad. And that's not normal. Okay, we're gonna go to this unknown female. She stated that everyone was drinking and smoking weed. She stated that when she saw Kenneka in the room, she was not acting like her usual self. She stated that Kenneka seemed sad at times, but then she would get up and start dancing and then sit back down.
Guess whose statement
This is
that is?
another friend, fake friend, whatever.
Guess whose statement
It
that is, though?
says, she stated that in the room they were all just sitting around on the bed, and she stated she did not drink or smoke any weed, but remembers Kenneka had 1 cup of alcohol the entire time they were at the party, but she was not sure if Kenneka refilled that 1 cup or not. She stated that the victim was sad due to her current boyfriend being in jail. She stated that throughout the night, Kenneka would get up and dance a little, then sit back down and become, quote, sad. So something was not right at that party, okay? I just cannot see straightening your hair, putting on your outfit, borrowing the car, going to the liquor store to turn up for a birthday party, and all of a sudden seeming sad. That's inconsistent. Going out to a birthday party and being sad, it just doesn't make sense to me. So something else was going on in this room that I believe caused Kenneka to look and feel, quote, sad. This is Bree's statement. Blank also stated Kenneka was sad because her boyfriend recently went to jail, which I don't understand. If your boyfriend's a thug, he goes to jail.
Look who told Bree to say that lie, and knowing Kenneka wasn't even with Rico at the time. Kenneka wanted her to defend herself, like, I wasn't dating Rico at that time, but it was a reason why they wanted you to believe that. You want to know why they wanted you to believe that Kenneka supposed to been sad about some Rico? Cause the detectives interviewed his brother. When it come to assault, and we talking about assault that's happened in the room, and these are 10 facts in the pieces, so they let you know in that assault, Rico brother was involved in the assault, and look who he related to, and all these people you could trace back to Leonora friend list. You see what I'm saying? They took Anisha's statement. Everybody know this. Anisha Cox is related to Irene, and Irene is and Anisha Cox is also related to Kenneka Martin. Right? Guess what Anisha Cox said in her statements? In her statements. Her own cousin. What did Anisha Cox say in her statements about Kenneka? Her own cousin. Her own relatives. I let Andrea Alice to pull this up. Cause when she said you can put all these pieces together and it would tell the same story. Look what we finna get out of this in 15 minutes in her video. Security made a statement about a noise complaint round about 1:30 to 2 o'clock. Trey Gang told y'all about what's going on in the footage at 1:30 and 2 o'clock. Let you know what security was. You see what Monifa and Maya and Bree was, right? Then they also taking a statement at a person talking about he heard the same complaint, you know what I'm saying, at 1:30. He the one that called down to the front desk. You see what I'm saying? Look how 1:30 matching up on the footage what Trey Gang showed y'all. And look where the statements that she had to go back and give us the narrative from the family, the friends, and the family. Everybody got to cooperate when they come to the statement and make Monifa's statement look like she just a compulsive liar. You see what I'm saying? Make everybody's story cooperated, but just throw enough dirt on Monifa to make her look like, oh, well, look, we got to look at Monifa a little more deeper. And I'm glad that made me look into Monifa more deeper, because now I see why she ended up in the predicament that she ended up in. Listen to this.
Nobody's fucking sad about that. Let's see. So, yeah, okay. So those are the reports of Kenneka being sad. I believe is very telling. That she was not having a good time at that party. None of the accounts say she was having a great time at this party. Number 4, Kenneka was separated from her phone and her car keys. I don't even have to look at the reports. Her friends gave her mom the phone and car keys back.
Now watch this. When did they get her phone and her keys back? They got us thinking that they brought us the car and you know, no, man, they was still on the premises. Like that dude said in DC, how would a dead person, how would a car get back to the house and the dead person ain't driving that John? Think about that, bro.
Some kind of way Kenneka got separated from her phone and car keys. This
and
is
her
not
family.
A normal party. Again, these are all little indications that something.
And then make it so bad, the FBI and the police and them had us thinking she in a party with friends instead of family. And we trying to figure out how would she get separated from her own family? How would she get drugged up in the room with her own family?
What's going on inside of this room? When you put together the help me and the glasses, she can't call anybody. She can't leave. She's sad. People are hearing all this noise.
And then at 1:30, look who she last contacted with. Her sister. And her sister denied it to the world. I didn't talk to her at 1:30. I didn't talk to her at 1:30. No, don't put me into that. Because I know she left the house at 11:30. So, y'all don't peep the game when it come to the police. We're like, look, we're going to need all y'all to cooperate. Say she was still in the room round about 1:30 all the way to 2:30. She was drinking, having a good time. Living Nora been know.
I'm saying about your sister, negative, anything on Facebook, all these lies until the truth come out. What did you want, the message that you want?
I want to tell them to please stop making it seem like my sister was here. Because what she had on, because what you wear don't identify your character. You can't judge a book by its cover. So I don't care what this hotel known for, because I got a lot of rumors that the hotel known for selling. You know what? One thing, and I'm not just saying this because she's my sister. You guys, anybody out here that know her? Kenneka had 2 boyfriends out of her life that I know about. Tampons hurted my sister. So I know she wasn't here selling nothing. I know she wasn't here. They need to stop saying that she was drunk, because now it's a bunch of other videos that's at 2:40, that's at 2:30. It's a lot of more videos coming out, and I have the video. See, she was fine. She was sitting there. She wasn't like this or none of that. So if y'all say she got lost at 2, somehow she in a video. So she just sitting there. She talking, because when the manager knocked on the door, whoever it was, Kenneka was one of the persons that went to the door and they say that was the manager. You see this in the video. So she was drunk and she had to come up missing around 3-something, not 2-something. It ain't adding up, because we got like 5 more videos. So what they saying not adding up. They say it was at 3:20. She was stumbling. They say she was stumbling.
Right.
I don't believe that.
Well,
At the front desk you're talking about, yeah. In the hallway.
They say she was walking to an employee area and they saw her on the camera stumbling, like holding on to the wall to walk like she was intoxicated.
did you guys view that camera, or that's what
No,
they said?
they saw that after we viewed the camera.
Okay.
They didn't show us that camera. They saw that after